like insulin, albuterol, if they're on psychiatric meds like lithium, Prozac, stuff like that. Hopefully your kids aren't on anything like that, right?
Right.
All right, great. Some kids unfortunately are, but serious medications, you don't have to put down antibiotics or anything like that. Next is allergies, illnesses, medical information. Allergies, the big ones are latex and penicillin. Those are what rescuers might have whenever they rescue them. So I also say strawberry, peanut butter, things that can cause like anaphylactic shock, like the serious ones. Have those listed. Medical information. This is more just mostly if your kids have any sort of physical impairment. Unfortunately, some kids have like multiple sclerosis, cerebral palsy, things like that. Obviously, that's important information you want to have listed. Again, I hope your kids don't have any of this whatsoever. Also, if they have a psychiatric diagnosis, such as like ADHD, bipolar, depression, things like that. Hopefully, your kids, they don't have a good, awesome.
Yeah.
I feel so bad when people tell me so. All right, your kids are healthy, good to go, awesome. Next section is Social Security number. Now, I don't actually recommend putting that in the kit, but you want to have quick access to it. I have so many kids, I can't even remember all their birth dates. I got them all tattooed on my arm, so I don't forget. I can just quick reference look. Yeah, exactly. That's what you got to do. The numbers hurt so bad. I'm not getting the socials. I actually keep all my kids' Social Security numbers in my phone as dummy phone numbers. That way they're always there, quick access, no one's going to know, even though I tell like 80 people a week, that's what I do. But yeah, keep all your kids' Social Security numbers in your phone, and trust me, it'll save you. You'll be at Children's or something, but, oh, that guy told me I have it, here it is, it'll save you. So, quick access, unless you're able to memorize. I can't memorize. But don't put it actually in a kit, just in case this gets in the wrong hands.
So you tell them not to put social?
Yeah, I'd say either have it memorized or have quick access to it. Don't actually put it in the kit. Next is phone numbers. You want to have numerous numbers for the police to call. Again, what if your phone dies? What if you don't have your charger? What if you're not answering your phone? Sometimes police use their personal phones to make calls. What if you don't recognize the number? All that stuff. So your number, grandma's, neighbors, numerous numbers for the police to call. Up here, this is for identifying marks. Mole scars, birthmarks, anything specific to the child, you want to have that listed. Glasses, braces, anything like that. This is the front of the body, this is the back. So if I have a scar right here, I just make a mark right there, okay? Down here, this is for fingerprinting. This is a fingerprinting strip. You want to make sure you fingerprint every single finger on both hands. 91% of the time, a child goes missing, they don't have access to their fingerprints. All they have is the footprint that you see, on when they're born. So it's very important. This could actually lead to them being rescued, is having fingerprints. It's a big deal. Once a child is about age of 2, your fingerprints are developed to the point where you can be fingerprinted, and they're going to be same forever. Kids under 2, don't do it yet. You'll look, their fingers are real soft, haven't been developed yet. So once you have them, they are good forever. Hoping your kids haven't been fingerprinted yet. All right, good. I got, knock on wood, my kids too. But I feel like that day's coming with the one. But anyway, next is going to be hair samples. You want to get 2 Ziploc bags that are freezer bags. In the one bag, you're going to pluck a hair. It contains a follicle. It's like a DNA sample. Put that in one. I also recommend maybe some toenail clippings as well for the older kids, just for an adequate DNA sample. The second bag, you're going to cut a little bit of hair. That's like a little lock, and that's for their scent, in the event they need to unleash a canine. I have a big German Shepherd. She could smell my hair in a bag like this and find me like 20 miles away. I can't even imagine those dogs are trained because she's not even trained. So having someone's hair in a bag like that can be huge. If they brought a search dog to your house, they would smell you, all your other kids, your pets, all the other stuff you guys got, wouldn't be able to differentiate. So hair in a bag is a big deal for search. And then on the back, you want to put a recent photo. Now, you don't actually need to have a photograph. You can print something off the computer, that's fine. But you want to make sure it's a full body shot. If you look at this kid on the first page here, it's a good example. If you've ever seen an Amber Alert on TV, it does show the full body. So you want to have like a full body shot with no other kids in the background so you can see the proportions. As humans, we identify with people we have like facial recognition, but it's easier to recognize someone by seeing their body. So say for instance, a kidnapper disguised your child, changing their hair and their appearance and stuff like that, someone seeing a full body shot on TV and then seeing them walking through the Sheetz parking lot, it's easier for them to associate the 2 pictures. So they can always crop just the face if they need to do that for the news and stuff like that. So, and like I said, you don't need an actual picture. What police do with this, when they arrive, they'll take this, open it up, take a picture, flip it over, take a picture, send it to the dispatcher, take it with them for the samples. So prior to having this, when the police come, you'd have to answer a whole bunch of questions. How tall was she? What's her current weight? All that stuff I just went over. You'd have to answer all that stuff while you're freaking out because your kid's missing. Okay? Hysterical. That's where time gets wasted. Now, the police come, you literally have to answer 2 questions. What were they wearing? Where were they seen last? Go find my kid. The police open this up, take a picture, flip it over, take a picture, send it to the dispatcher. So literally within seconds, all of your child's information is already at the police department, already out in the wire. They can start the search. Before you had this, that was not the case. Pretty cool, huh? Now, where do you think the best place in the house to keep this is?
The safe.
The safe? What do you think, Selena?
Safe.
Safe. Everyone always says the safe, and I can understand that. Other than the social security number, there's really nothing on here people can do stuff with. The best place to actually keep this is the freezer. Reason being, it's accessible. You're reminded to update it, and it preserves the hair samples for 7 years. So you don't have to pluck their hair every year. God forbid you're working and you're at the mall or something, you have to send a cop or a neighbor or something to go get the child safety kit. It's not go in my safe, don't look at anything else. It's go in my freezer under the deer meat, can't miss it. Okay? And trust me, when it's in the freezer, you'll be reminded to update it. When we put stuff away, we forget about it. God forbid a child goes missing 6 years from now, you hand them a child safety kit, that's 7 years old. The kids will remind you. Trust me, my kids, they go get a popsicle or something like, ooh, child safety kit. I just have a Tupperware container in my freezer, has all my kids' child safety kits, throw pictures in there. You know, it's like a time capsule almost. And it's weird thinking about this kind of stuff, I do understand, but I'm a firm believer in karma. So it's like, you know, when you think about the what ifs in life and you think about like scary, terrible things that could happen and you prepare for them and you have things in place for those what ifs, it's almost like karma doesn't bite you in the butt. It's like everything's taken care of. That's why you have to have things in place like this for those what ifs in life. So you guys do see the value in these? Yes?
Yes.
Yeah? No? These literally save lives. Don't you agree?
Yes.
Yes. In my opinion, everyone that has kids, grandkids, nieces, nephews, watches their neighbors' kids, whatever, needs to have these in their home. Don't you agree?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Just like you guys were sponsored to receive these at no cost, you actually have the opportunity to sponsor anyone and everyone that you know, friends, family, people you work with, to also receive these at no cost. All I really need is their name and their phone number and how many kids they have, and I'll give them a call just like you, and I'll get them the kits. I'm not allowed to just go up to a house because there's a swing set and knock on the door and be like, hey, you need child safety kits. I have to actually call people first. So we are on a campaign to distribute 3,000 of these by next month. So basically, anyone that you know that has kids, I would appreciate it so much. This is what I do for a living, so please, as many people as you can give me, I would appreciate it so much. I'm going to slide this over. If you want to grab your phones and go ahead and fill that out, that would be awesome.